Hello, Purple Rosa here, and I've made it to Solitude in Western Skyrim with the Greymoor chapter. And before I start any of the main quests or other side quests, I first want to start the Antiquarian quest in this one, just joining them and unlocking the skill line. So I have to talk to Verita Numida. Hope I said her name right.
So, what brings a sturdy hero like you to the Gwylem Annex? I can't imagine you're looking for a book. Then again, I do see a glimmer of curiosity in your eyes. Perhaps you seek admission to the Antiquarian Circle.
The Antiquarian Circle?
The University of Gwylem's most prestigious historical society. We scour the continent for lost antiquities, collecting and cataloging as we go. We've made hundreds of discoveries, thanks in no small part to our scrying tool, the Antiquarians Eye.
The Antiquarians Eye? What's that?
An invention of our university's founder, Fire. It allows the wielder's mind to travel vast distances and find buried relics, truths lost to history. Gazing into the eye requires both skill and talent. How talented are you, I wonder?
I'm very talented. Let's find out. How do I begin?
Admission to the circle begins easily enough. Just place your hand on the Antiquarian's Eye. If you possess the aptitude, you will attune to the eye immediately. If you don't possess the aptitude, the eye will reject you. Couldn't be simpler.
Okay, what happens if it rejects you? That's not one of the choices. What can you tell me about the Antiquarian's Eye?
It's a magnificent device, alien in origin. As I said before, our university's founder, Fire, developed it along with countless other scholarly tools. Alas, he died before we could demonstrate the object's true potential.
It's alien in origin. What does it do exactly?
It homes in on objects of historical import, much like a bloodhound, without all the baying and drooling, of course. We still don't fully understand how it determines an item's value. Just more proof of our founder's genius, I suppose.
Shame he died. I wonder where he found it if it's alien. Maybe in a ruin? How many of these devices do you have?
We recovered several from a vault in Elenir. It seems Sage Fire intended for the university's best and brightest to continue his work after he was gone. It took longer than he would have liked, I'm sure. But I fully intend to honor his legacy.
I can tell. So they found several in a vault. So I guess because they're alien in origin, they can't really make more? What is the goal of the Antiquarian Circle exactly?
We seek the truth above all else. Written histories rarely give an honest accounting of the past, so we go straight to the source. Relics, curios, even ancient bric-a-brac. Anything that can teach us more about the myriad cultures of Tamriel.
Are the relics you find valuable?
I assume you mean commercially valuable? Yes, you can keep any relics you recover and do with them what you will. The Circle's chief concern is cataloging the discoveries and learning what we can from them. Everyone benefits from the arrangement.
Sounds like a good arrangement. What is the University of Gwylem?
It's a school, of course. The very best, by any credible assessment. At least it was. What I wouldn't give to walk those halls again. This frigid annex is a very poor substitute. Very poor indeed.
What happened to the university then? Did you teach there?
For a time, I studied there as well. Despite all of Cyrodiil's struggles, I really did believe we could weather the storm. But war has far-reaching consequences, even for those who want no part in it, especially for those who want no part in it.
Ah, so it's in Cyrodiil University. Makes sense. She must be an Imperial. So, maybe when Cyrodiil's not at war, they can return? Start up the university again? So you've established a new annex here.
Here and elsewhere, the faculty scattered to the winds when the plane meld took hold. Fortunately, most of us survived, and we write each other constantly. I wound up in Skyrim somehow. As frozen wastelands go, it's really quite pleasant.
Yeah. Interesting. So, gotta examine the eye.
Impressive. We rarely see such an energetic attunement.
Cool. I'm the Vestige. Hero of Dragonhold.
Well, well, well. It seems I underestimated you. With a reaction like that, you may well rival Gabrielle, our most accomplished antiquarian. I wonder what secrets you might find gazing through the eye.
Gabrielle! Be good to see her again. I wonder... 'cause was it in Hrothgar? Or Sinium? No, it was in the Dark Brotherhood of Thieves Guild zone. We saw her and she was looking for Darian, I think. It's been a while. So yeah, it'd be good seeing her again. I wonder if she knows about Darian. Since Somerset. Let's find out. How does it work?
In a hurry, are we? We'll teach you to use the eye in due course. First, do you vow to uphold the principles and traditions of the Circle, to catalog your discoveries for future generations and give a true accounting of Tamriel's history?
For sure, I'm in. I want to join the Antiquarian Circle.
An excellent decision. Mastering the eye is no small endeavor. But with Gabrielle's tutelage and my rigorous oversight, we may make a true scholar of you yet. Welcome to the Circle, Antiquarian.
Thanks.
Now then, we should begin your education in earnest. I suggest you speak with Gabrielle Benele. I can provide some scholarly advice, but when it comes to using the Antiquarian's Eye itself, you'll find no better teacher than Gabrielle.
Where is Gabrielle?
Downstairs, poring over more maps and tomes, no doubt. Honestly, the girl never stops working. I'd almost think she was trying to make the rest of us look bad if she wasn't so confoundedly cheerful. At any rate, she'll get you sorted.
Maybe she thinks she can use the eye to find Darian. Maybe. Hope we get to ask her. Alright, I'll go downstairs and speak to Gabrielle.
Speak with me again once Gabrielle's taught you the basics. I know I can come across as chilly, but truthfully, I'm anxious to get you into the field.
Chilly? Yeah, you're not that bad. Why can't you teach me how to use the eye?
Because I'm not a mage. Don't make a face. I never said I possess the aptitude. We all contribute to the Circle in our own way. You may wield the eye, but rest assured, my skill as a writer is no less important.
Oh, I never doubted your abilities. You're just good at different things. How does your writing contribute to the Circle?
Not just writing. Few can match my knowledge of ancient history, aside from those who lived through it all, like that insufferable dark elf Devaith Fear. You may find these relics, but it's incumbent upon me to tell you what they are.
Hey, don't badmouth Devaith Fear. Yes, he can be hard to get along with, but he's one of the good dark elves. So I saw her sitting in this chair before. Just get my pet out the way.
The Muth Nam monks use an ancient Daedric artifact to heal. How dare the Veriansu interfere with their holy work?
I must finish.
Looks like a wheelchair. It's cool. If it is a wheelchair, I wonder if she's chair-bound.
Welcome to the Circle, Karam. I'm the organization's resident eccentric. So if you're fond of bizarre yet completely plausible historical theory, I'm your elf.
Cool. But yeah, that's called a wheelchair. Pretty sure that's what it is. So let's talk to some of these other people.
Welcome to the Antiquarian Circle. Make no bones about it, you'll be discovering ancient relics in no time. Bones. Get it? Just a bit of antiquarian humor for you. You see? It's not all dust and dry inkwells. We have fun, too.
Yeah, never change. Reginus. Bones.
Brave meeting, Antiquarian, and welcome to the Circle. You have no idea what a relief it is to bring another warrior on board. Not many of us brawling scholars left in the world, it seems.
Yep. Warrior slash scholar. A warrior scholar? Is that what they call us? I don't know. Here's Gabrielle.
Oh, it's you. What a welcome surprise. By Mara, that business with Angoff feels like lifetimes ago. I'm glad to see you're still in good health. So, Verita gave you an Antiquarian's Eye, eh? You mean to join the Antiquarian Circle?
Yeah, Angoff. That was a lifetime ago. What have you been doing since we last met?
Searching mostly. I couldn't rest knowing Darien was still out there, trapped in the colored rooms. I want to help him, speak to him somehow, you know? But it's just not that simple.
Ah, yeah, so that's what she wants to use the eye for. We better tell her. I found him, Gabrielle. He fought beside me on the Somerset Isles.
Darien returned? Then where is he now? Why hasn't he contacted me?
Well, Meridia still has a hold on him. He disappeared again.
But he was here. He was here and I missed my chance to... When you say he disappeared, what do you mean? Did he say anything?
Aww, poor Gabrielle. She loves him. He wanted us to know how much we meant to him, and he hopes we won't forget him. I hope he's not dead.
So, he doesn't think he's coming back again? So much for Darien the plucky optimist. The important part is we know escape is possible. I'm not giving up on him. We'll find a way to get him back for good. I know it. So, chins up, right? Right.
Yeah, I hope we see Darien again. Okay.
Oh, it's you. What a welcome surprise. By Mara, that business with Angoff feels like lifetimes ago. I'm glad to see you're still in good health. So, Verita gave you an Antiquarian's Eye, eh? You mean to join the Antiquarian Circle?
That I do. Veritia said you can use it better than anyone.
Wow, really? That's uncharacteristically gracious of her. Huh. Well, anyway, let's get started. It all begins with concentration. The eye wants to show you what you seek. So, clear your thoughts, and conjure up a picture of the relic in your mind.
So I need to have a relic in mind, then what?
The exciting part. Gaze into the eye and focus on the facets in the glass. Take a breath and try to unify the symbols into a single pattern. Eventually, you'll stop looking at the lens and start looking through it. Why don't we just give it a try?
Fair enough, I'll try using the eye.
Don't fret. I mean, sure, it's not as if we're learning to boil rice down here, but someone with your innate talents should take to the process quite well. And like most things, you'll only improve with practice.
For sure. Okay, so... gotta start this by going to the antiquities. We have to find the bottle. So we'll scry.
Well done. Now fix your eyes on the center and the corners of the lens. Then turn your focus inward toward the facets in the glass. Concentrate, and the facets should merge. Unifying the lens into a single pattern will perfectly attune the eye, but you only need to reach the foci to gain a rough idea of the object's location. If you lose your focus, just try again.
This one's easy. Other ones will be harder.
Our way to the location the eye provided. I'll meet you in the courtyard.
Okay, so outside. Let me just equip the eye. What would it come under? Maybe tools? I'll put it there. Because I'll need that later.
Looks like this is the spot. Time to excavate the antiquity.
But yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable on the dig sites yet, so do bear with me.
Remember to move cautiously. Use the right tool for the right level of excavation, and don't rush yourself. Even careful digging can result in an unsteady dig site, so be mindful of its stability.
Okay, so it's around here. Out of energy, okay, handbrush. But yeah, hopefully in time I get better at this. Bonus items? I don't know what bonus items may be. So I'm not sure. Like, is that how long it takes to recharge? I don't know. I don't find any bonus items. Oh, there we go. Some gold. That'll do.
There you have it. You're a proper antiquarian now. Seems you have quite a knack for it too. Just keep practicing with the Antiquarian's Eye and master those digging techniques. I'm confident you'll be recovering priceless relics in no time.
I will. What should I do next?
I'd report back to Verida and let her know you successfully extracted your first antiquity. Don't expect too much in the way of praise, but trust me, she'll be ecstatic. Once you've checked in, start looking for relics. No time like the present, eh?
Okay. Can you remind me how Antiquity Eye works?
Of course. We use the Antiquarian's Eye to scry for antiquities hidden all over Tamriel. Anytime you want to search for one of these treasures, just open your Antiquities Codex and select the object you'd like to find.
And once I select an antiquity to search for?
Then the fun begins. You'll notice symbols swimming in the facets of the eye's lens. Concentrate, and try to merge as many of the symbols as possible. If you reach the eye's foci, you'll get a glimpse of the antiquity's possible resting places.
There can be more than one location?
Indeed. If you achieve perfect focus, you might narrow it down to a single dig site. If you don't reach all of the eye's foci, you'll wind up with several possible locations. Luckily, you can always try again. It's all a matter of practice.
Thank you. I will definitely need more practice. So I gotta talk to Verita again. But I want to see upstairs if there's more people to talk to. Are you here? No, she's just a random. No one else up here. Okay. Talk to Verida.
Welcome back, Antiquarian. I trust your time with Gabrielle was illuminating.
It was. She taught me how to use the Antiquarian's tools.
Excellent. I had a good feeling about you, and as usual, I was right. From now on, consider yourself free to pursue any antiquities that interest you. We will catalog your findings for study, and together we will uncover the mysteries of this world.
That we will.
You have a great deal of work to do, Antiquarian. Wouldn't you agree? We're all quite busy, truth be told, but I suppose I can make more time for our most promising initiates. Is there something I can help you with?
How should I decide what antiquities to pursue?
That is entirely up to you. What cultures spark your curiosity? What region of Tamriel do you yearn to visit? Or, if it's simple wealth you're after, what item might fetch a prize on the second-hand market? The choice is yours.
Why not all of those choices? How can I find something truly magnificent?
Well, your Antiquities Codex contains only those antiquities we're currently aware of. If you want to make a unique discovery of your own, you'll need to find a lead. Something that gives you a place to start.
Where can I find leads?
Practically anywhere, believe it or not. Tucked away in chests, in the pockets of bandits, stashed in musty ruins. Just explore Tamriel as any adventurer would, and you're bound to find some.
That's what I am. I'm an adventurer. Thank you. Now what kinds of objects will I find out there?
The potential applications of our discoveries are endless. You might find items worthy of display in your home, or discover a long-forgotten technique for body ornamentation. You might even recover jewelry or armor imbued with arcane power.
What's the greatest thing you've ever recovered?
Oh, I couldn't possibly choose. In any case, my interest in these objects has less to do with their uses and more to do with their historical value. Amalian swore she found parts of a mechanical mount, but that sounds a bit outlandish to me.
Doesn't to me. Cool, we're all set to get finding antiquities, which will be cool. So yeah, I have to learn how to use the eye and scry and all that. So I also wanted to add, which I realised a while after I did this Antiquarian quest, after you join, Amalian, Ugron Grothumog, and Reginus Buka have new dialogue, and what really gets me is Amalian's dialogue, and you will see why.
Welcome to the Circle, Karam. I'm the organization's resident eccentric. So if you're fond of bizarre yet completely plausible historical theory, I'm your elf.
Why do you call yourself an eccentric?
Well, that's how this lot sees me. I always think it's best to get out in front of the story, you know? I focus on historical mysteries, bizarre and arcane phenomena. You know, the interesting stuff.
Huh, can you give me an example?
Ha! How much time do you have? The disappearance of the Dwemer, the secrets of the Hist, the mysteries of the Zero Stone. Tamrielic history is positively bursting with unexplained oddities.
Yep, when it comes to the Dwemer, I'm interested. And Tamriel does have a lot of other history that's also interesting. And the other members of the Circle see these mysteries as
a complete waste of time and resources. Verita would rather while away the days gluing broken Alessian pottery back together. And Ugron? I've never seen him show an interest in anything that hasn't been embalmed.
Everyone has their own interests. Do you have anything to show for your efforts?
Oh, plenty. Like, I've got a Cyrodiilic bird person skull buried around here somewhere. At least I think it's a Cyrodiilic bird person skull. Reginus swears it's a terror bird. See what I mean? Narrow-minded ninnies, the lot of them.
That I'd like to see, a bird person. So what brings you to the Gwylem Annex here in Skyrim?
Ugron mostly. He hates getting stuck between Verita and Reginus without backup. Skyrim boasts its fair share of mysteries too. I've been developing a theory about the snow elves that's sure to wow our colleagues abroad.
Oh?
Oh, yes. I don't want to get into the specifics just yet, but it involves dragons, dwarves, Magnus the Divine, and a band of plucky Atmoran skalds, and also a six-legged mammoth. I know that last bit sounds odd, but trust me, it's essential.
I see why they call her an eccentric now. So I guess I'll take your word for it then.
No. Your days of taking people's words for things are behind you, my friend. I've got a good feeling about you. You'll be unlocking all manner of ancient secrets before long. Just promise to share the weirder bits with me, all right?
Will do. So that's an unusual chair.
If by unusual you mean remarkable, I agree. Quite the feat of engineering, eh? I made it myself. Well, I designed it myself at any rate. You know what I mean.
Do you mind if I ask while it has wheels on it?
No, practically everyone does. I was born with a twisted spine. It makes walking, well, impossible, to be perfectly honest. The chair grants me a degree of mobility I wouldn't have otherwise.
That's pretty ingenious.
Made childhood in Somerset a real treat, let me tell you. Want to see a high elf's face light up? Put them in the room with someone they perceive as fundamentally flawed. It's gross, but also hilarious. We're so insecure, you know?
Yeah, 'cause we know the high elves like perfection. And they cast out those that are imperfect. But yeah, high elf, that would be fun to see. Is that why you left Somerset?
What? Mara's mercy, no. There's only so much you can learn there. The Sapiarchs, that whole business with the Thalmor and the Dominion. Too many tight collars and small minds. No one takes risks there. It's just the same tired stories over and over.
Yeah, that would get boring. So you joined the Circle to explore the world?
Yes, indeed. And I've never had cause to regret it, except when Verita really gets going with her chores list. Believe me, you've never seen someone more uptight about loosely folded laundry.
So yeah, it's good how they talk about her chair and add lore behind it. I really like that. So yeah, talk to Ugron Grothumuk.
Brave meeting, Antiquarian, and welcome to the Circle. You have no idea what a relief it is to bring another warrior on board. Not many of us brawling scholars left in the world, it seems.
Well met, and you are?
Ugron Grothumog, wise counsel to Chief Bukadosh, and professor of tomb studies at the University of Gwylim.
Tomb studies?
Yes, we decided to distinguish it from other coursework. Plucking arrowheads out of the grass on an ancient battlefield is one thing. Searching a Nord barrel for a dragon priest's slippers? That's something else. You can attest to that, I'll wager.
I can. So you focus on dungeons then?
Dungeons, tombs, old sewerways. Even explored a sunken ship or two. You know how it is. Greater risks mean greater rewards.
True that. So rewards like gold?
Gold's overrated. I'm talking about discovery. Learning about the past helps us avoid trouble in the future. And we orcs know a thing or two about trouble. At the rate the world's going, we'll be rebuilding Orsinium again before long. Just watch.
That's not always true, learning about the past. We seem to repeat the same mistakes. Or make worse ones. So you're a warrior?
I'm an orc.
So, not all orcs are warriors.
Fighting comes with the tusks. Just one of those things.
Yeah, I guess. So what drove you to a life of scholarship?
I grew up in a very traditional stronghold. Childhood in a stronghold's not so bad, but everybody grows up eventually. An orc like me gets two choices. Kowtow to the chieftain, or challenge him for leadership. I didn't intend to do either.
So you left?
Sure did. They were pretty sore about it for a while. Damn near killed me on the way out. Throwing rocks and hand tools and such. But we've patched things up. You know, we orcs put on a big show, but we're pragmatists at heart.
So you still contribute to the stronghold somehow?
Yeah, with counsel, news from abroad, that sort of thing. Fact is, I've accomplished more in my years at the university than most orcs accomplish in a lifetime. Tradition's important, but people who don't stretch wind up falling behind. Or worse.
What do you mean?
They wind up getting their cities knocked down by grumpy, orc-hating neighbors. That's what history is all about. It's a shield against an uncertain future. Knowing your past is the best way to prepare for what's to come.
I guess. Can you give me any advice?
Stay focused and keep your feet on the ground. We may wield a magic scrying device, but history begins and ends in books. Ink-smudged fingers, research, evidence, and debate. That's how you get at the truth. And the truth is all that matters.
Yeah. That's true, I guess.
Welcome to the Antiquarian Circle. Make no bones about it, you'll be discovering ancient relics in no time. Bones. Get it? Just a bit of antiquarian humor for you. You see? It's not all dust and dry inkwells. We have fun, too.
Who are you again?
Reginus Puka, Associate Professor at the University of Gwylem. Traveling companion and frequent intellectual adversary to Verita as well. It's all in good faith, mind you. She's the one with the gilded reputation. I just like to keep her honest.
So you spend a lot of time together?
More than she might like, I wager. Still, she needs steady ballast like me. Mara only knows what crazed dissertation she'd publish if I wasn't around to remind her of the facts.
She takes some reckless positions in her work?
One person's reckless is another's revolutionary. But yes, she can be quite reckless. A word of advice. Take your time out there. The Divines granted man and Mer the gift of discernment, but all that cleverness can get us into trouble.
What do you mean?
Only that you should let the evidence drive your conclusions, not the other way around. Cold, dispassionate, objective study. That's the aim of a true scholar.
So how did you get into the antiquity hunting business anyway?
I honestly can't remember ever wanting to do anything else. My mother insists I wanted to be a banker as a child. I certainly don't remember it, but who knows? I suppose all bright 4-year-olds entertain frivolous fantasies like that.
Yeah, we all do that. Frivolous fantasies like being a banker?
Of course. What could be more frivolous? But no, it's honest work for me. Cataloging, reading, labeling, filing, recataloguing. The business of history.
It sounds a little dull, but also interesting.
Well, if you want to keep your focus squarely on fieldwork, I won't stop you. More cataloging for me.
How do you like Skyrim?
Well enough, I suppose. Solitude's a bit chillier than Windhelm, in both temperature and temperament. Who knew a city full of bards could feel so cold?
Have you found anything really interesting here?
Oh, countless relics. The origin of Tamrielic man is something of an obsession for me. I spent many long months in Craglorn researching the Nedic peoples, and now it's on to the Atmoran immigrants of ancient Skyrim. Just fascinating.
Yeah, history can be fascinating. So yeah, I just wanted to do that extra bit of dialogue because it gives us a look into Ugran, Reginus, and Amalian a bit more. Because with the codexes they do write letters to you, as well as Gabrielle and Verita. So yeah, seeing the person behind those letters is good. So I'm going to end this one here, and in the next one I'll be starting the main quest. So I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.